true in Korea? What is this?
North Face puffer jackets to be more specific, and tongkul breakers if we were in Korea in the 2010s. The term tongkul breaker translates to spine breaker because these North Face puffers were expensive and kids would break.
This is not just exclusive to North Face. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little education on how stupid fucking Korea is. Alright? Did you know this? A common Korean trope right now is if you're dating and the first time you go on a date and you whip out a Samsung Galaxy, they're like, can we call this off? Now, if you whip out an iPhone, they're like, oh, you rich like that? Okay. Like, that's Korea in a nutshell. Superficial to a fucking T. That country, everybody just cares about looks, money, and fucking name brands, right? This is literally the truth. It's fucking delusional. Koreans are absolutely, this is why I know a lot of people watching Singles Inferno and dog shit like that, and I'm like, I'm not gonna support watching stupid shit like this, because guaranteed one of these men on this dumbass show is gonna get caught in a couple years in a sex cult ring where they were abusing women, 100%. Another thing, most of these men are probably also pieces of shit on this fucking show. Real, right? And another thing, Korean fucking reality shows are all bullshit anyways, right? So, like, fuck Korea. I say this as a Korean. I'm Korean, bro. Alright? I'm Korean. It's just fucking weird. Chat, let me remind you. There are Samsung Galaxy phones that are the same fucking price as iPhones. But these idiots in this fucking country don't care. It's all about the image to them. They see an Apple, they see an iPhone, and they're like, that's rich. They see Samsung, and that's like, oh, you poor boy. You a poor boy. You ain't dating me. Like, it's just very weird, you know? Very, very weird. Can you remind us what phone you currently use? I use an iPhone, but it isn't because of this weird aesthetic thing. I've owned an iPhone since like fucking iPhone 4, right? I've had an iPhone for a very long time. And that's because, like, at this point, I can't hop off the iPhone Apple ecosystem. I've been within the Apple ecosystem for so long, right? And I never picked up the iPhone because it exuded a air of luxury, right? That wasn't the point. Realistically, at that point in time, Samsung phones weren't that good either, right? Me having a Pixel might actually be a deterrent from getting robbed. I'm just saying, in Korea, if you came up to a date, right, a hot date with a Google Pixel, they might just think you're absolutely incapable of supporting their family and any future. Like, I'm not even joking. Legitimately, they judge you by what shoes you wear, what phone brand you have, what fucking shirts you're wearing, everything. Top to bottom, they're the most superficial people I know. Right? Korea be crazy. Korea is just like, this is why, chat, when people go to Korea, they're like, oh my god, I feel so ugly here. You want to know why? This is every Korean, regardless of gender. Wake up, spend 2 hours in the bathroom, perming their hair, doing a makeup, putting everything on. It's like, and then they're like, okay, now I'm ready to go outside. Like, I swear to God, every Korean acts like going outside, the act of going outside is a fucking fashion show. It's not. Just go outside. It's sad because they treat society like that. Society has become, within Korea, they've become so fucking superficial. They care so much about looks. They care nothing beyond the looks, right? It's fucking crazy, bro. Better than obese Americans? Nah, I don't agree. At least if I meet a stranger in America, like, we can have a comfortable, friendly conversation. You meet a stranger in Korea, more often than not, they'd be annoyed with you. It's like, ew, why are you talking to me? Oh, stop. Like, they see you asking for help in the streets in Korea, they won't help you, bro. They'll just be like, none of my business. What the fuck? Ew. Right? Like, it's a very, very cold society. Right? What's wrong with wanting to look like a bad bitch? It's not about looking like a bad bitch. It's like, imagine a society where everybody only cares about looks, right? Okay, Kimmy, thank you for the 50. I'm a ROG 7 Ultimate Man myself, so if I wear a Hyungmin Son jersey, will they like me?
Worse. This all people in now dressing like homeless even though they are not kek.
Shut up. I can't tell what's worse. This or people in NA dressing like homeless even. Okay, personally, I feel like NA is better in that regard though. I feel like it's better that you can literally dress like whatever. And sure, maybe people will judge you, but like I feel like that there isn't this weird social stigma to being able to wear and look how you want is better, right? Literally in Korea, they'll if people see you dressed poorly or like dressing a certain way, they're like, "Oh my god. Aren't they embarrassed? How can they dress like that?" In America, people just like passing by, you'll be like, "Oh man, they kind of look stinky," or like, "Oh my god, what are they wearing?" But like, you know, you'll just like pass by, but like people in Korea are like like super judgy, right? Like it's crazy. But yeah, going back to this video, yes, North Face jackets had this air of luxury to them for a long time. Actually, still even now, chat, you will probably, if you go to Korea and when it's cold and when it's winter, you will see a lot of people wearing specific brands for like their puffy, you know, the fucking I forget what they're called, but they're like pretty much all puffy jackets, right? And it's very much a fashion trend as well. Puffer jackets, yeah, whatever. Chat, again, I have to also double down and say this, right? I don't think some of you guys are understanding, right? Imagine a society where people care so much about looks that plastic surgery is normalized. Again, nobody bats an eye if you have plastic surgery in Korea. They think it's normal. They think most people just have it, right? Natural is no longer considered to be normal. It's like, oh, they probably have plastic surgery. Oh, they probably got some work done. You know, it's like normal there, which is fucking crazy. Normalized isn't the issue, it's more so popular. But like, it's popular and normalized because they care so much about looks in that society.
I had a Korean mom once tell me that walking out with no makeup on is disrespecting those around me. Omega lol.
Legitimately, chat, I fear for the next generation of Koreans, right? I'm being serious. Because little Jill is going to grow up. She's going to look in the mirror and be like, and then look at her parents and be like, "Mommy, Daddy, why am I so ugly?" And then what is mom and dad going to be? "Don't worry, Jill. We'll have some work done on you too." Like, what? Huh? Like, what? What are the parents going to say? "Well, don't worry, Jill. We got the doctor appointment booked already. When you hit 13 and, you know, like, you've grown adolescence kind of, you know, starting, and then, you know, get some face work done, right? Don't worry." Like, what? Huh? Like, bro, Jesus Christ, it's doomed. All right? Well, true, Korean birth rate is in the gutter, so maybe there won't be a next generation, but... But I honestly feel like that also is another part of it, right? I feel like the Korean birth rate might be another part of why. It might all be rooted into how superficial the society is, right? Maybe people can't settle down and have relationships and have kids because they're just so fucking... They're just so obsessed with themselves, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have double eyelids. I never got the fucking hype around them, right? And I know so many Koreans, especially girls, that have gotten the surgery done for double eyelids, which is like, I guess, but plastic surgery clinics have free promotions for double eyelid surgeries if it's your birthday. What the fuck? Have you got any plastic surgery done? No. I've never gotten plastic surgery done, and I will never get plastic surgery done. I'm very happy with the way I look. Now, am I the most beautiful person in the world? No. Not even close. But, you know, very happy with the way I look, you know? Why not? What is the point of plastic surgery at the end, chat? Right? All plastic surgery is, realistically, unless you have a medical condition, which I think plastic surgery is very good for that, because there are people with like actual medical conditions that need to be fixed through plastic surgery so that they can use their jaw properly, you know, maybe open their mouth correctly, breathe properly, stuff like that. That's fine. But like, I feel like at the end of the day, plastic surgery is just a bandage for, you know, low self-esteem or just conforming to society. At the end of the day, if you love yourself for who you are and what you look like, what you are, right? You don't need plastic surgery, because at the end of the day, you're just doing plastic surgery to just, you know, a small bandage, right? That's basically how it is. Because realistically, chat, I can guarantee you the vast majority of people who get plastic surgery to cover up that one small little bandage of like low self-esteem will find another issue and get another surgery. And we'll find another issue and we'll get another surgery. It's better to just figure out your low self-esteem and, you know, learn to love yourself to then, you know, that'll be a better fucking answer, right? To whatever issues you're having with your own self-image versus paying thousands to get a surgery done, right? And then the other side is conforming to society, which at the end of the day, I think society itself, people care way too much about what fucking Bill, Bob, and Joe sitting next to you on the fucking bus cares about what you look like. Like, nobody fucking cares what you look like. But too many people nowadays care what other people think they look like, right? And there's, why? Why are you living life for the satisfaction of others? You should be living life for the satisfaction of yourself. So if you're doing things to satisfy other people's opinion of you, that's just fucking stupid, right? So both cases, I feel like it's just better things to do, better alternatives. So plastic surgery in itself, I think is just stupid. Granted, if you want to do plastic surgery, you're more than free to, right? I'm not going to call you stupid. I'm not going to call you ugly, right? It's your body. You can do whatever you want with it. But for me, myself, I will never get plastic surgery.